Welcome to the James A. Rhodes Arena
for the 235th commencement exercises of the University of Akron.
Today's an important day, so please take a moment to silence those phones, smartwatches, or anything that beeps, dings, or rings.
We worked hard for this moment, and we can't wait to hear our names called as we cross the stage.
So when cheering for your graduate, keep it classy so every grad gets their moment. Once the tassels are turned, graduates will be guided outside to Coleman Common for Zippy's toast to the class of 2025.
We invite you to join your graduate there for photos and celebrations. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it! Go Zips!
Will the graduates for graduation please remain standing? President Niemer, the candidates are assembled.
Good afternoon, everyone. Will everyone remain standing and join Trent Schlebach in singing our national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag is still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Trent. Would everyone please be seated? All right, class of 2025, you ready? Are you ready? All right, here we go. Good evening, my name is R.J. Niemer, and it's my honor to be the president of the University of Akron. It is my privilege to extend a most cordial welcome to all who have joined us for the 235th commencement ceremonies of the University of Akron. Welcome graduates, and to the parents, spouses, relatives, and friends who have helped make possible this day of achievement and who share your pride in this celebration. I would like to invite Vice President and Provost, Dr. Gwen Price, to join me for some introductions.
We are joined this evening by representatives of our distinguished faculty. We are fortunate to have such a remarkable group of individuals who are experts in their field, sharing their deep knowledge with our students and challenging them to reach their life goals. At the University of Akron, faculty are not only teachers and mentors, but they remain scholars first and foremost, and their writing and research helps to shape our understanding of the world. Members of the faculty, will you please rise and remain standing?
We are also honored to have with us members of the Board of Trustees of the University of Akron. I ask that they stand or remain standing as I call their names. Mr. Michael Saxon of Copley, Mr. Thomas Waltemeyer of Green, and student trustees, Mr. Nicholas Campana of Huber Heights, Mr. Maxwell Pastoria of Akron, and Acting Board Secretary Mark Stastis of Akron. And all the others that have joined us here on stage, please rise. And now please join me in greeting our trustees, administrators, and faculty. Please be seated. I now ask Mr. Nicholas Campana, student trustee of the University of Akron's Board of Trustees, to extend greetings on behalf of the board.
Thank you, President Niemer. Good evening. On behalf of the University of Akron Board of Trustees, I offer a warm welcome to our guests and especially to the Spring 2025 graduating class of Doctoral College of Arts and Sciences. Graduates, you are the primary reason why this university exists. We thank you for entrusting us with your higher education. You have many options from which to choose, and we sincerely hope your Akron experience has proven that you chose wisely. In addition to conveying our gratitude, we want you to know that we appreciate and applaud your accomplishments here. Through great effort and perseverance, you have seized opportunities to broaden and sharpen your thinking, expand your worldview, attain professional and personal growth, and become educated citizens. Now, you will have more and greater opportunities to thrive, to contribute, and to serve. My fellow trustees and I wish that the journey awaiting you will be filled with good health, good fortune, continued success, and will, from time to time, lead you back here to your alma mater. We are honored to join with your families, friends, faculty, in celebrating this important milestone. Congratulations. Thank you.
Graduates, you entered into this building as students, and you will leave as alumni. Before that transformation takes place, it is appropriate to hear from a representative of the class of 2025. Accepting that responsibility for this evening's ceremony is Miranda Brainerd. Before I call Miranda forward, allow me to tell you a little bit about this exceptional student. Miranda graduates today with honors from the Doctoral College of Arts and Sciences, summa cum laude, with dual Bachelor Science degrees in biology and statistics. She completed her UA career with a 4.0 grade point average. Miranda had a very positive academic career. She has been on the president's list since 2021 and was a Williams Honors College Scholar. She also minored in chemistry. Miranda was highly engaged on campus and in service to her fellow students. She was undergraduate student government vice president and a member of the Faculty Senate during her sophomore year. She has been asked to join the search committees for 2 vice provost positions, was a Williams Lecture Fellow, and served as Health and Wellness Chair for the ZIPS Athletics Board and participated in the Emerging Leaders Program. Miranda won 4 Life Awards while here at UA. She also served as a volunteer for other initiatives across campus and the Akron community. While at the university, Miranda completed study abroad trips to French Polynesia and Japan. She also published 3 scholarly articles. Outside of UA, she worked as a home health caregiver. After graduation, Miranda will attend the University of Mount Union to pursue a master's degree in Physician's Assistant Studies. Celebrating with Miranda today are her mother, Laura Brainerd, and her brother, Maxwell Brainerd, of Rittman, Ohio. Miranda, we are honored to invite you to come forward and address the 2025 graduating class.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. Good evening. Standing here before you, I'm filled with an overwhelming sense of gratitude, honor, and pride. I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to my friends, family, faculty, staff, and mentors, many of whom are here with us tonight. And of course, a special thank you to my fellow graduates. We should all be incredibly proud of what we have achieved together and who we have grown to become during our time at the University of Akron. When preparing these remarks, I had one goal in mind: to share a message that would resonate with all of us in this room. At first, finding the right note was challenging, as each of our journeys, both before we arrived at UA, while we were here, and what happens next, are unique. For some of us, UA has been a bridge to further education, while for others, it's launched our careers. Some of us have been here for a year or 2, while others have been here longer. And for some, the University of Akron was a chance to fully embrace the college experience. And for others, it was an opportunity to prove to ourselves what we are truly capable of. Despite these differences, each of our paths have led to this moment, tonight, sitting here together, soaking in our final moments as UA students. UA has given us all something extremely powerful. The reason this moment feels so special is because of the countless moments we've shared as Zips up until this point. As I look around at all of you and at our support systems and the stands, I'm struck by the sheer magnitude of the memories and connections we've made during our time here. We have been shaped by so many moments, big and small, that have impacted our day-to-day lives. I encourage you all to reminisce about the start of a relationship that shaped your path. Was it saying hello to a stranger on the first day of class as you sat in the only remaining empty seat? Or maybe a spontaneous run-in at the student union? Or perhaps it was at that student organization meeting you almost skipped that you met your current best friend. That one time you said yes to something or stepped out of your comfort zone. Imagine how different your life could look had you made that one decision differently. These are the moments, seemingly unremarkable at the time, in which lifelong friendships, transformative mentorships, and meaningful partnerships were born. Moments that may have changed everything. All of them are woven into the fabric of our UA experience. These moments, I believe, are what unite us, and they're what the University of Akron does so well. When I'm asked to reminisce about my favorite memory or the best time of my time at UA, it's hard to pinpoint just one because there wasn't one big thing. It was all those day-to-day, ordinary moments that made each day on UA's campus feel like such a special place to be. Coming home to the smiles of my roommates at the end of a long day, stopping by my professor's office because I saw their door was open, or shouting out to a friend I saw across campus. These are the moments I'll miss the most. Fleeting instances, seemingly small, that shaped all of us in ways we may not have realized at the time. For many of us, the days ahead are uncertain, whether that's a pending job offer, a graduate school interview, or a move to a new place. But as we face this uncertainty, remember it's now paired with all the moments we've experienced here. These moments have instilled in us the lessons, strength, and spirit of the UA community. I encourage each of us to embrace it all. Use the determination and resourcefulness you've cultivated here, and lean on the support network you've built. If you're anything like me, you'll deeply miss the people you met at UA and the community you found. So moving forward, take as much time as you need to reflect on those special UA moments, because those will surely propel you onward. Congratulations to us, the class of 2025, not only on our academic accomplishments, but for recognizing that those ordinary moments were in fact far from ordinary. Let's continue to savor these moments as we experience them and live extraordinarily, forever as Zips. Thank you.
So I want to take a minute to my interpreters here. I'm going way off script. It's probably not a surprise to Dr. Messina. I had originally said, this is the part where I would typically give comments. And when we were planning graduation, I said, I think I want to just do a generic kind of welcome paragraph and go right into the speeches. Well, I was having breakfast today with my son, who's in his third year of undergrad. And he said, what's your speech on tonight? It's which college is it? And I said, well, it's Doctoral Arts and Sciences. And he said, what's your speech on? And I said, I'm not going to do a speech. And he kind of looked at me blankly because knowing me, he knows I like to talk. And he goes, why? And I said, it's different with Doctoral College of Arts and Sciences. I said, other colleges have a very kind of set purview, like it's business or it's engineering. But this particular college has 19 different departments. These majors span so many different disciplines, so many different passions, so many different things. How could I possibly encompass a speech that would resonate with these students when they're so diverse? And he said, well, why don't you kind of, what two things or what one thing would you want to leave them with? And I thought for a minute and I said, I want them to walk out of the room and remember that I want them to believe in themselves. And he said, why don't you just kind of use that as a theme? And he goes, and send that song that you've sent. So let me back up for 1 second. Every Tuesday, and I've done this for years, I send my kids, and I have one still in college and one out, a Tuesday quote or reflection or lyrics to a song. For parents in here, I encourage you to do this. It will drive your kids crazy, especially if you set it to go like in the morning. So he said, send lyrics to that one song you've sent before. I said, what song? He goes, I don't remember it, but it's about believing in yourself. And it's all right. Well, if you could think about it, let me know. And so we got in the car to head back after breakfast. And my generation, I always have on 80s on 8 on Sirius. And we're driving to songs of the 80s. And true story, the song comes on, performed by who I think was the voice of a generation, Whitney Houston, right? And I want to read the lyrics that I found the text that I sent to my kids because I extrapolated it. The song is called Greatest Love of All, and I'd like to read it to this graduating class. And I do think this encompasses, regardless of whatever of the 19 departments you've gone through at BCAS, I think this encompasses a little bit of it. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier, and let the children's laughter remind us of how we used to be. Everybody is searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. This is harder to read than I thought it was going to be. I never found anyone who fulfilled my needs. A lonely place to be, and so I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadows. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I'll live as I believe. Because no matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all is easy to achieve. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. And if by chance that special place that you've been dreaming of leads you to a lonely place, find your strength in love. Congratulations, class of 25. Always believe in you. I now invite Provost Price to come forward to supervise the awarding of degrees. Dr. Price.
Sorry. Apologize, seems to be a page missing. So good evening again, everyone. We will now begin to confer upon our graduates those degrees for which they have sacrificed and labored so intently over the past several years. The spring class of 2025 at the University of Akron consists of 1,783 candidates from 26 states and 23 countries, and includes 69 candidates for doctorate degrees, 84 for Juris Doctorate degrees, 256 for master's degrees, 1,177 for bachelor's degrees, and 197 for associate degrees. Today, we are gathered in formal convocation with those candidates from the Doctoral College of Arts and Sciences and Dean Mitchell McKinney. As we recognize and confer degrees upon these candidates, we will proceed by acknowledging those that have earned doctoral degrees, then master's degrees, and undergraduate degrees. As each candidate has their name called, we do ask that our guests please be respectful of the occasion so that each candidate may be duly recognized for their accomplishments. Graduates, I would now like to invite your college dean forward to provide brief remarks before the conferral of degrees. Dean McKinney, would you please step to the podium and address your candidates?
Thanks, man. Good evening, graduates. I am Mitchell McKinney, and it is my great honor to serve as Dean of the Doctoral College of Arts and Sciences. On behalf of our faculty and our staff who've guided and supported you along your journey, I'm very pleased to congratulate you on this significant accomplishment. Doctoral College graduates, your achievement continues a long and proud legacy of this great university. As you've heard, you're taking part tonight in the university's 235th commencement ceremonies. The very first commencement was held in 1873, where the Bachelor of Science degree was conferred upon just 4 students, the very first graduates of Doctoral College. Now, it's your turn. You're joining with more than 700 degree candidates upon whom we will confer an associate's, bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degree. In just a bit, you'll begin a new and exciting chapter in your life as you turn your tassels from right to left, becoming the latest graduates of Doctoral College of Arts and Sciences, and proudly joining our college's nearly 95,000 living alums who are spread throughout the state, our nation, and the world. So you've done it. Your hard work, the many, many, many hours of studying, all those exams, papers, projects have all paid off. And you should be very proud of this achievement. But keep in mind, your graduation is not an ending, it's just the beginning. The beginning of an exciting journey, a journey that I hope will be filled with great success and many more achievements. But as you embark upon your career and life's work, know that the path ahead will not always be smooth. You will most assuredly encounter challenges, face moments of doubt, and experience failures. Yet it is precisely in these difficult times, in the face of adversity, that the true value of your education will shine through. The magic of an arts and sciences education lies in its breadth, its multidisciplinary approach, and its global perspective, developing critical thinkers. This knowledge is the very essence of those gen ed courses that you may have questioned or maybe even cursed at times. Your education equips you not simply for the jobs of today, but for the challenges of tomorrow, for conquering problems we haven't even yet imagined. This education prepares you to navigate uncertainty, to innovate when addressing the unknown, and to emerge stronger from every obstacle you will experience. Now, when confronting these unknowns, when wrestling with complex challenges, you will discover yourself. You will discover hidden strengths, cultivate resilience, and learn the profound depths of your capabilities. And we so desperately need your talents, your varied perspectives, and your commitment in such challenging times. Within our world, your world, challenges that demand creative solutions, critical thinking, and a collaborative spirit abound. And I'm confident that your arts and sciences education has prepared you to be the leaders, the innovators, the problem solvers we so desperately need today. You do truly embody our Doctoral College motto, "We change lives that change the world." Doctoral College of Arts and Sciences graduates, let me leave you with a few words that were spoken at the very first commencement by our college's namesake and founder, John Doctoral, who said to those first 4 graduates, "Doctoral College shall stand through the ages, giving light to the world." So here we are, 152 years later, And Doctoral College graduates, you are that light that we are so proud to be giving to this world. Congratulations, stay in touch, and as always, go Zips.
Thank you, Dean McKinney, and congratulations, Doctoral College of Arts and Science graduates. Will Dean McKinney please rise again? Will the candidates for doctoral degrees please rise? These candidates before you have attained to the highest degree bestowed by any institution of higher learning. It is the cumulative achievement of years of rigorous academic work, significant cutting-edge research, and supreme dedication to their chosen discipline. Candidates, we are proud of the work you have done here at the University of Akron. We congratulate you on a tremendous achievement and trust that you will continue your participation in the discovery and creation of knowledge, the ongoing practice of which has earned you this degree. President Niemer, these candidates have successfully fulfilled the requirements of the graduate school. With the approval of the deans and graduate faculty, they are now presented to you to receive the Doctorate of Philosophy degree.
Thank you, Dr. Price and Dean McKinney. Congratulations, candidates, on this remarkable achievement. Exercising the authority of the trustees of the University of Akron, legally vested by the people of the state of Ohio, and upon the recommendation of our faculty, I now confer upon each of you who has fulfilled all of the highest requirements of this university, the Doctor of Philosophy degree with all of the rights, privileges, duties, and responsibilities of that degree.
Doctors of Philosophy, as evidenced of your achievements, you will be called to the stage to receive your diploma and your hood. Please come forward as directed by the marshals.
Randy Depp.
Hooded by Dr. Rachel Olson.
Chatumadhavi Edirivira.
Hooded by Dr. Steve Weeks.
Ning Tong.
Hooded by Dr. Ingrid Weigold.
Catherine Karkosiak.
Hooded by Dr. Todd Blackledge.
Sarah McCormick.
Hooded by Dr. Margot Greger.
Piner Odabasi Tasji.
Hooded by Dr. Janet Klein.
Courtney Michael.
Hooded by Dr. Don Johnson.
Kristen Oravec.
Hooded by Dr. Don Johnson.
Sean Rowland.
Hooded by Dr. Andy Snell.
Michael Selzer.
Hooded by Dr. Michael Levin.
Dean McKinney, please rise. Will the candidates for master's degrees please rise? The master's represents a significant accomplishment both academically and professionally. These candidates are now equipped to be leaders in their respective fields, impacting their professional and personal spheres of influence with the knowledge, passion, and commitment to excellence. President Niemer, these candidates have successfully fulfilled the requirements of the master's degree program. With the approval of the deans and graduate faculty, they are now presented to you to receive their master's degree.
Thank you to Dr. Price and Dean McKinney. Congratulations to you all. Exercising the authority of the trustees of the University of Akron, legally vested by the people of the state of Ohio, and upon recommendation of our faculty, I now confer upon each of you who has fulfilled all of the requirements, the master's degree, with all the rights, privileges, duties, and responsibilities of that degree.
Now, graduates, as evidence of your achievements, you will be called to the stage to receive your diploma. Please follow the directions of the marshals.
Brendan Seitz. Hannah Arabi. Caitlin Villers. Andrew Pittman. Mandana Ashrafzadeh. Ephraim Miller. Jacob Lanpierre.
William Mitchell.
Jamal Abdul Nasser Syed. Mackenzie Callahan. Simara Vines. Galilea Bautista Sosa. Matias Cruz. Justin Alkire. Jack Etzler. Eliza Sowers Valle. Clover Omorda. Sylvia Moran.
Tanisha Pereira.
Gregory Hoffmeister. Angelia Scott. Alex Russell.
Carl Weiner.
Este Vernice Austin. Allison Lewis. Kayla Mercurio. Kimberly Lucas. Dina Fuyel. Dawson Fitzpatrick. Bryce Carson. Caleb Watt. Anna Beednell. Faith Smith. Amber Haas. Michelle Simmons. Megan Woods. Garrett Worthington. Jacob Bodnar.
Before we proceed with the conferral of undergraduate degrees, it is appropriate that we give special recognition to those candidates who have demonstrated outstanding scholastic achievement or exemplary service while earning their bachelor or associate degree. On page 9 of your program, you will find an explanation of the criteria for awarding these special designations. Recipients of academic honors are also noted individually in your program. I ask our audience to take notice of the honor cords, stoles, and medallions worn by these graduates as symbols of their exemplary accomplishments. At this time, I ask candidates with special designations and academic honors to please rise and remain standing as your honor is called. Will those graduating summa cum laude please rise? Will those graduating magna cum laude please rise? Stay standing, stay up. Will those graduating cum laude please rise? Will the Williams Honors Scholars please rise? Will those students who have been inducted into collegiate honor societies please rise? And finally, will those who have served our nation, both veterans and current members of the armed forces, please rise? That's an impressive group of people. Congratulations to you all. Please be seated. Will Dean McKinney please rise? Will the candidates for undergraduate degrees, including bachelor and associate degrees, please rise? President Niemer, these students have successfully fulfilled the requirements of one of the undergraduate degrees in their college. With the approval of the deans and faculty, these students are now presented to you to receive their undergraduate degree.
Thank you, Dr. Price and Dean McKinney. Congratulations to you all. Exercising the authority of the trustees of the University of Akron, legally vested by the people of the state of Ohio, and upon the recommendation of our faculty, I now confer upon each of you who has fulfilled all of the requirements the appropriate degree with all the rights, privileges, duties, and responsibilities of that degree.
Now, candidates, as evidence of your achievements, you will be called to the stage to receive your diploma. Please follow the directions of the marshals.
Riley Farian, Joy Bufford, Miranda Brainerd, Maya Niemiec, Dexter Todd. Anuti Tyler. Nicholas Campana. Angela Kankarevich. Minyon Patton. Samantha Sabra. Isabella Ingram. Skylar Gregel. Nicholas Raymond. Michael Fuller. Cater Marco. Eliza Harris. May Mader. Noah Snyder. Jackson Grove. Alyssa Volmer. Lillianne Betts. Rachel Wintucky. Corinne Wadlington. Joshua Bustamante. Randhir Multani. Gershon Desi. Garrick Catania. Ellie Spicer. Sarah Lenzo. Caitlin Ludke. Jared Perko. Kaylin Bright. Emily Fury. Kylie Rizzotti. Layla Sitz. Courtney Zaremba. Jordan Gross. Kiwi Callwood. Kaylee Saunders. Allison Henry. James Hassan. Austin Hooger. Eric Holstein. Micah Anderson. Allison Lee. Anthony Jenkins. Cole Davis. Emily Austin. Rachel Bodner. Aaron Farmer. Jenna Spooner, Tamara Berry, Justine Burse, Aaron Schnupp, Lex Kirk, Rachel Engels, Megan Wade, Anthony Majerick, William Bowers, Jose Howard Guerra, Marla Lanillo, Athena Aslanis, India Nunn, Wilson Riley, Samantha Stoller, Ellie Dorsey, Emery Lambert, Owen Damali, Al McDougall, Kathleen Schultz, Brianna Waits, Joshua Milkey, Abby Devine, Rachel Herman, Olivia Curillo, Nate Young, Joseph Rash, Christian Lewis, Ramiz Kadum, Maria Stoltz, Drew Bailey,
Riley Farron,
Emma Deep, Layla Syed, Kirsten James, Kiara Wade, Callie Wade, Michaelin Randall, Olette Runser, Emma Berkeley, Delaney Boggs, Jenna Ziegler, Kayla Holman, Miranda Burdick, Caitlin Barnaby, Olivia Davis, Kiana Pettiford. Angela Norris. Shaknil Gurung. Marilyn Koblenz. Samantha Myers. Grace Henderson. Spencer Bradford. Sarah Lee Master. Isabella Bailey. Sarah Augusta. Trey Hubbard. Braden Conkle. Cartale Clark. Isabella Hemphill. Melina Sweeney. Kendall Farley. Ella Shagg. Madison Irish. Colin Rogers. Megan Buckholtz. Shama'el Muhammad. Reagan Dudones. Ashley Boldovic. Elizabeth Schultz. Zion Johnston. Avery Bishop. Liv Swigart. Kellen George. Logan Buchanan. Taylor Lawrence. Logan Wood. Pano Saruhas. Norula Malik. Daniel Njogu. Anandakathar Dikar. Manith Humchud. Summer Robul. Madison Pohuski. Allison Haydu. Benjamin Rogalski. Natalie Lloyd. Kaylee Rydell. Olivia Gruber. Abigail Garbutt. Alana Hostetler. Madison Robertson. Alyssa Green. Rachel Prusinowski, Megan Ertl, Sydney Kyneth, Emily Carson, Christine Gucciardo, Tierney Shoemaker, Juliana Popov, Brooke Esterly, Eva Worley, Benjamin Flinner, Morgan Rowland, Honesty Smith, Nia Worthy, Dejay Sellers, Jordan Session, Aiden Wilder, Janae Prim, Alana Vines, Moria Beranek, Jillian Elizabeth Humphreys, Emily Smith, Riley Jadell, Jennifer Spisak, Drew Gerace, Jillian Christman, Jelia Thomas, Evelyn Balzer, Lydia Boyer, Naomi Boyer, Jamie Gould, Brianne Webster, Mina Philpott, Maya Foltz, Mark Dingle, Garrett Holman, Brandon Sasser, Ian Maratta, Jared Patterson, Zoe DeLand, Justin Jet Christie, Alexa Guerrero Manso, Aidan Ranella, Nick Feeney, Bailey Kuhn, Brock Eder, Austin Yoder, Abigail Noyes, Lekai Beatty, Chamila Coleman, Asiane Burkett, Miranda Bateman, Brooke Kovacs, Zachary Heller, Jesse Bolek, Dominic Heller, Patrick Novak, Mary Mayer, Silas Proby, Justin Anderson, Tyson Swiger, Sarah Nesadurai, Karis Pizzulo, Jonathan Birchfield, Aubrey Banner, Reagan Finicum, Tyir Simon, Andrew Zarl, Preston Watson, Jordan Woolfolk, Elizabeth Scott, Ava Speedy, Abigail Harvey, Imani Ross, Devin Sager, Brooke Collins, Tessa Stokes, Cade Kelly, Brenna Valencia, Hania Rahman, Taylor Lofton, Shadraleen Bell, Miles Parks, Devin Rasavong, Nicholas Stroh, Chardy Davis, Bailey B., Mia Lee, Alec Bender, Tan Ngo, Layla Davis Branner, Jacob Hamilton, McKenna Weil, Isabel Howerton, Avery Brockmeyer, Renee Clippinger, Haley Greathouse, Danielle Wilson, Claire Riffle, Tessa Baudot, Teresa Liu, Joseph Kaltenthaler, Alexander Granite, Cassidy Kuhar, Natalia Felicelli, Lauren Juros, Nicole Reich, Caitlin Sweet, Noah Childers, Tyler Yates, Amy Tran, Julia Hartzler, Dikchia Gorung, Jania Fry, Haley Baker, Katana Brown, Drake Stefan, Lalea Marrow, Perrin Nicole Morgan Elzy, Dior Edwards, Sherifatu Zuguri, Sarah France, Kayla Harrington, Jonathan T. O'Brien, Eric Poole, Maddie Buffington, Lacey Nicholas, Grace DeWitt, Ashton Turkall, Ashley Cosgrave, Gwen Bushin, Grace Thomas,
Nicole Kudich,
Janisa Johnson, Tamana Zaire, Georgia Buson, Kalia Gravat, Sandra L. Thomas, Alexis Mobley, Maya Freeman, Alina Jordan, Katie Jenkins, Laurie Ann Renault, Ellen Kinnard, Mackenzie Dunnigan, Kendall Craig, Yulia Mauter, Aislinn Holder, Cody Phillips, Jacob Herbster, Harris Leonard, Margaret Hilliker, Riley Witt, Alex Apisa, Ruby Ibrahim, Destiny Sumi, Julianne Traska, Orion McCorvey, Haley Prager, Peyton Wise, Nick Wallace, Catherine Skaken, Dakota Coles, Abigail Armstrong, Isaac Makar, Aisha Qureshi, Olivia May,
Bryce White,
Alexander J. Stewart, Stella McConnell, Ria Mahajan, Ivy Hahn, Michaela Katulik, Autumn Hamby, Ratika Hari, Romaniana Kellums, Annabelle Otto, Jesse Easter, Jack Lemley, Rot Pon, Catlin Brubaker, Ashley McBride, Mackenzie Lalos, Ashlyn Lampa, Sarah Harris, Haley Jones, Amber Lance, Natalie Fieser, Nicholas Leaders, Ryan Mollendick, Michaela Menard, Shaheen Williams, Jessica Cowellner, Lillian Albanese, Ariel Davenport, Morgan Aliff, Kaylin Neuhauser, Caitlin Harris, Tina Harris, Samuel Wasil, Ian Donahue, Emma Zebro, Ella Mahoney, Benjamin Selby, Sydney Mainerick, Stephen Gammoff, Olivia Evans, Abigail Booth, Elena Horton, Sydney Morris, Logan Steppenbacher, Trey V. Air Moore, Kason Leisure, Saugat Gimire, Estelle Abramides, Tiara Williams, Davion Johnson, Alexandra Moss, Nick Jones, Claire Wilson, Zach Leininger, Kendall Stevens, Nicholas Duplay, Sierra Hamilton, Kiana Kaysen, Dominic LaRocca, Yusuf Hussein, Vuk Ignyatovich, Jocelyn Casto, Ethan Steele, Thomas Victor Holcomb IV, Maurice Bergen, Davion Mosley Wesley, Talia Keys, Catania DeVette Ford, Darby Warren. Lena Eunice. Chelsea Schaefer. Jessica Knowles. Sarah Mahaney. Elizabeth Haught. Sydney Peters. Casey Mahorsic. Larry Payne. Allison Scarberry. Katie Pleska. Emily Smith. Anna Luton. Liberty Posey. Emily Whitehair. Christian Hoffman. Benjamin Bravis. Aaron Agra. Jalia Becker. Gianna Strada. Evan Jensen. Zoe Lockhart. Isaac Magruder. Clayton Goodman. Adeline Carter. Deja Xiong. Shakila Kerung. Min Aung. Alba Mastromateo. Luke Kolaski. Gerard Bowen. Tyler Blackburn. Nicholas McCracken. Daniel McGar. Joseph Camera. Zainab Jitin. Sienna Rice. Casey McKeel. Allison Brown. Tanaya Griffin. Amani Mosley. Jacob Goodspeed. Haley Moy. Kais Michal. Ezekiel El Amin. Ochana Lee. Rochelle Hartzell. Akayla White. Olivia Abernathy. Maurice Smith. Abhishek Sanyasi. Xavier Williams. Thin Yadaner. Colleen Margaret Cox Danner. Caitlin Maria Cox Bachman. Madison Golias. Josie Capper. Lynette Schmidt. Ushtaj Gurung. Tony Luong. Teddy Moon. Ayushia Suba. Mamata Magar. Anisha Rai. Pa So. Imani McCullough. India Shepherd. Latora Harrison. Valerie Thomas. Mikael Willis. Jennifer Biggie. Ramaya Givens. Esmritika Adhikari. Soyata Bam. Manika Dahal. Omima Ahmad. Kritina Rai. Victorine Ndume. James Langrel. Greer Brightbill. Esam Kedr. Kayleigh Walker. Taylor Russell. Shelby Welker. Taylor Morris. Trevor Morris. Sarah Lucas. Jessica Crisong. Deepesh Chouhan. Sumina Suba. Rebecca Souls. Ki So. Riami Douglas. Nadia Fitzgerald. Haley Boston. Danica Cressens. William Jones. Caitlin Thuvenin. Haley Williams. Andrea Breton. Kayla Scheufler. Alexa Morgan. Ariana Thomas. Evangelina Bennett. Lily Dayton. Luke Buchanan. Lillian Evans. Madison Wallace. Jasmine Flores. Liliana Perez. Charlie Bressel. Amaya Labov. Aaron Sherman. Kara Chamberlain. Savannah Ware. Brianne College. Annabelle Pastirik. Madison Mann. Amira Lee. Austin Schaefer. Alexander Silva. Sunshine Gasper. Benjamin Harris. Kaylin Bauer. Eric Brooks. John Bates. Hudson Pollock. Ava Culver. J.C. Snelling. Lena Camp. Jeremy Gibson.
Class of 2025, please stand. Now is the moment that you and those who have supported you have worked so hard to realize. Please designate your status as graduates of the University of Akron by moving your tassels from the right to the left side of your mortarboards. Congratulations. Graduates, no one makes this journey to this day alone. You have been supported in so many ways by parents, spouses, friends, or other loved ones. In many cases, they have worked and sacrificed much to help you achieve this dream. So it is appropriate that you acknowledge all family members and friends who are here today. Graduates, please turn to the audience and express your appreciation. Graduates, you may be seated. You may be seated. Graduates, you are now alumni of the University of Akron. I ask Mr. William Coleman, classes of 2008 and 2010, an Associate Vice President, Alumni and Constituent Relations, and Special Assistant to the President for External Constituent Relations, and Executive Director of the Alumni Association, that's a long title, Willie, to welcome you into the University of Akron Alumni Association. Mr. Coleman.
Thank you, President Niemer, and congratulations, class of 2025. Your time as a student has come to an end. And in just a few moments, you'll walk out these doors a proud graduate of the University of Akron. As you do, know that you're joining a global network of more than 180,000 talented, accomplished, forward-thinking alumni. Since our very first graduate crossed the stage over 150 years ago, Akron alumni have helped shape the legacy and continued success of this great institution. As Executive Director of the UA Alumni Association, I invite you to carry on that tradition, to stay engaged and remain connected. Whether by helping recruit future Zips or mentoring current ones, you now have the opportunity to create your own UA legacy to make a meaningful impact on the next generation. And I hope you will return often, including this October for your very first homecoming. As you leave today, take the memories of this university, the people that you've met, and the ideas that have inspired you, and carry them with you wherever life leads. Because from this day forward, you are forever a Zip. On behalf of more than 180,000 Akron alumni around the world, it is my honor to officially welcome you all as members of the University of Akron Alumni Association. Best wishes in all you do, fellow alumni, and go Zips!
Thank you, Willie. Now I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the many individuals whose good work made this ceremony possible. First, let us thank our vocalist, Mr. Trent Schleibach, as well as the University of Akron Brass Choir, directed by Dr. Chris Blaha. Let us also thank this ceremony's Grand Marshal, Dr. Stephen Harp, our University Marshals led by Mr. Steve Jacobson, our interpreters, Ms. Erica Layton and Mr. Scott Merck, and the many other members of the University of Akron community that have helped to organize and facilitate this ceremony. Thank you all. We will conclude our commencement ceremony in just a moment by singing the University of Akron's alma mater, followed by a formal recessional. Graduates, please follow the directions of the marshals as we rehearse. Guests of our graduates, to help prevent crowding, we kindly ask that you remain seated until all graduates have exited the arena. For a smooth and safe departure, both the north and south doors will be open. for your convenience, and we invite you to reconnect with your graduates outside on the green space at Coleman Commons for photos and celebration. And now, will the stage party please rise? We ask our graduates to please rise for the recessional. On behalf of the trustees, faculty, and the University of Akron community everywhere, I wish you joy, much success, and many happy returns to your alma mater. Thank you all for attending the 235th commencement exercises of the University of Akron. Will everyone They cut my mic. Will everyone please rise and join Trent Schleibach in singing our alma mater? The words are provided on page 26 of your program. As the song concludes, please remain standing for the recessional.
Close beside Cuyahoga's waters, stream of amber hue, o'er old Boctal summit's glory waves the gold and blue. Hail we Akron, sound her praises, stream them on the gale. Ever stand our alma mater, Akron hail, all hail.